Hey tankers, Ruukill here with some T-71 gameplay for those of you that are working your way to the T-57. I'll be guiding you through a game full of many wise and successful moves, but many mistakes and blunders as well. I want you to see the strengths of the T-71, but also where things can go wrong. So let's get to the match. As you can see, we're on Abbey, and I'll do what scouts do and make a dash for the Abbey itself. As a T-71 player, you should know that the 76mm T-185 loads in about 20 seconds, so you'll be loaded in time for the first engagement. I approach by smashing through some of the wall here, so that if I stop, I have cover. And to my luck, I get a T-50 from cover, and then I get to slip away into the Abbey as I reload. Following this, I am going to get a little greedy and take a free hit for no damage dealt. Corner games are not really a smart idea for light tanks in general. I do, however, see a T-44 roll up, and here's where the rather slow gun traverse the T-71 hinders my ability to engage my target on the move. It's important to remember that when you engage bigger tanks than yourself, to keep moving. Note the mistake I make while strafing this T-44. Instead of escaping into the alley as I fire my last shell, I run into the wall and come to a complete stop. As a T-71, it's better to escape with your life and your health than to trade damage. Notice that I lock my gun facing backwards towards the enemy as I leave. My turret has a bigger chance to bounce shells from the front than from the back. It's a little thing, but it's the little things that make the biggest difference. Next, I take a moment to collect myself before I make my climb to an alternate Abbey entrance. I've also at this point noticed a low-health Cromwell, and I intend to finish him off. I wait until I know he's moving to poke out and take him, but then I see a full-health Indian Panzer. I like any kind of support here, so I'm just gonna get out right through this doorway. Cool thing about the T-71 is that the Indian Panzer can't follow me through that doorway, so this is a perfect escape route. Now the T-44 comes after me, but he's so weak at this point that it's wise to stand and fight. And I take him.
They're knocked out.
At this point, victory is assured, so I start going for damage and kills. I decide to set my sights on a T-34, as I have some YAG-88 support. The T-34 isn't looking at me, so I'm going to unload into him. Notice that when he backs off, I fire my last two into his track. I'm doing this because 1, finish off my clip, and 2, damage his track for later if I get into strafing him. I do get to the other side of this building, and I'm going to try and distract this T-34. Then, I get a little greedy and back up too far. There I go. But my tank destroyer should finish him. Or not. You can fire HE.